Hey everybody, welcome to another Masters of Boredom board game stream. I'm Pansel Saren, and with me is CJ
Hey, everybody.
and Augie.
Hello.
Augie may sound a little bit better than he has in previous because he got a brand new PC, the lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
It was a long time coming.
I'll bet it was. So we thought we'd celebrate his newfound wealth by immediately spending it and building a giant castle. Uh, so
What better way to do it?
This is Castles of Mad King Ludwig. It is a tile laying game where we are builders who are doing our best to impress the Mad King Ludwig from, I think it's from Germany. Um, and he was a Mad King, so he's gonna have some rather bizarre demands for us to accede to if he wants, if we want to get the most points and thus the most King's favor for them. I should briefly explain. One player is the master builder. Every turn, they decide, they draw randomly what rooms we're going to have available, but he decides how much each room costs. There's only one slot for each price: 15,000, 10,000, 8,000, 6,000, 4,000, 2,000, and 1,000. And one room must go in each slot, but he decides what price for what room. Then the players starting to the left of the master builder decide what rooms they want to buy, and they pay that money to the master builder. So the master builder is going to want to be cagey about what rooms people are really going to want to buy to get the most money off them. The players will then take the room that they bought and add it to their own little castle, which starts with this teeny tiny little foyer. Everybody gets one foyer of their color, but by the end of the game, we're all going to have our own massive castles. And then once everybody's paid up or decided to pass, you can choose to pass if you don't have enough money. If you decide to pass and not take any room tiles, you get $5,000 instead, and the master builder gets nothing. So sometimes that may be a viable choice if you want to keep money out of the hands of the master builder. Anyway, so there's all these favorite tiles. These are going to determine what the king is looking for and what will be worth the most at bonus points at the end of the game. This appears to be a favorite tile of 350 or higher. So tiles on the right side of the board. Whoever has the most at the end of the game of the 350 or higher rooms will get 8 points. Whoever has second most will get 4 points, and whoever has third most will get 2 points.
Hey, Aaron, if
Yeah.
I may interject real quick,
Sure.
I would check your stream. It looks like your overlay is still on.
Oh, it is. I'll be darned. Yep, I forgot to switch it out. My bad, everyone. It's not lastly. There's two more favorite tiles. Secondly, I should say, the
That's the
purple,
lodging, right?
the purple,
living room?
I think they're living rooms. They're not activity rooms. Activity rooms are the ones with the guitar, but rooms with this symbol, they're probably lodging rooms. Are worth bonus points at the end of the game for the king. Again, whoever's the most gets 8 points. Whoever's second most, 4, and third most, 2. And finally, hey, it's the other side.
Bonus points for everybody, no matter what you do.
Bonus points for every kind of room. I kind of feel like that shouldn't be. Like there shouldn't be both of those. Maybe we should redraw because that's just kind of
Seems
nonsense.
kinda silly, doesn't it?
It's like yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna do this one instead. Okay, that's
Outdoor rooms.
Outdoor rooms. Outdoor rooms is fine. So whoever has the most outdoor rooms, whoever has the most lodging rooms, and whoever has the most of the larger rooms at the end of the game will get bonus points from the Mad King because that's what he wants. All right, so we need to decide who is going to go first, and I think we need an object for that. We need a die of some kind. Let's do a metal one because they're more fun. And a d20, sure. There we go, d20. Everybody roll a d20 and we'll find out who gets to go first. Who becomes our first master builder. There we go, nice big size. Oh my god, it's the Death Star die. And CJ got a 10.
Ah!
Right down the middle. You're just flipping the die, that's not rolling it.
Yeah, I forgot what button it was.
Alright, I think.
There you go.
There you go, that's a good roll.
No, it
so
wasn't.
close. 7. All right. Well, it's gonna be me or CJ. Oh, looks like it's gonna be me.
19.
Beautiful. All right. Well, I guess that makes
That's gone
me.
forever.
That makes me Master Builder for the first round, and that's okay because I got to set up for our first round. So our first round is we draw 6. Yeah, for 3 players we draw 6 room cards. So I'm just gonna draw these and flip them over and reveal that they are a 450, a 200. I almost can't see. 200, a 500, a 450. So some of the larger rooms coming out already. A 100.
That's the little one. That's
the
closet.
Tiniest room. A 600. That's the biggest
Oh, mama.
And finally, a 100.
Another 100.
Again. 2 teenies and 1 giant one to end the round. Okay, so let's group these up and just put them in a pile. There's a discard pile. And now I'll flip over and reveal what these rooms are. We have a coach house worth 3 victory points just for building it. And it is worth 1 extra victory point for every room, every wine room, every drinking room that it's connected to. A dressing room, it's very similar. 2 victory points for placing it, and 2 extra victory points for every dressing room, every wine room it's connected to. I'm just going to call them wine rooms. A Hunding's hut, another outdoor, costs it's worth 4 victory points for placing, and 1 extra victory point for every outdoor room that connects to it.
Interesting.
There's a drawing room, 2 victory points, and then 3 bonus victory points for every activity or woodwork or steelworking room. I don't know what to call these. Utility rooms.
The utility rooms. Yeah, utility rooms.
So for every activity or utility room that connects to it. Interesting. This room is a simple larder.
There's a wine room.
It is a wine room. It is worth it's got to be a food and drink room. It's worth 2 victory points just for placing it. And an audience room. Here we go. That's an activity
that's
room.
this is where the party is.
Yep, 7 victory points. However, you lose 2 victory points for every room that touches a wall that is either of any of those types. Stairs, wine, I think the only thing you can safely put next to it is another activity room, honestly. Or an outdoor. Or an outdoors. Outdoors are allowed as well. But that's a lot of rooms that you're not allowed to connect to it.
Oh my, that's dangerous.
And last but not least, the pantry is the other small tiny room. Also another food room. So bear that in mind. Yeah, so I think we're gonna rock and roll with this.
So when you place these rooms, you basically have to line up the doorways.
Yes, doorways must always line up to doorways. You cannot put a doorway up against another wall.
Right.
It either must go out to empty space or another doorway. Let me look at the actual placement rules. Oh, excuse me. Rules for placing room. At least 1 entrance from the new room must align with an entrance of a room that's already in your castle. Room tiles may never overlap each other. They can be placed in any 90-degree orientation. You may align entrances to... Oh, no, that was wrong. You may align entrances to walls as long as 1 entrance from the new room aligns with an entrance of a room already in your castle.
Oh, okay.
So you are allowed to put an entrance up against a wall as long as not all of them are. Your castle must always have at least 1 external entrance, so you cannot completely close off your castle.
Okay.
Downstairs rooms and downstairs hallway rooms may only connect to upstairs rooms via stairs. Downstairs rooms may be adjacent, walls touching with upstairs rooms, but entrances from downstairs and downstairs hallway rooms may not connect to entrances of other rooms. No rooms may be adjacent to the fenced edge of an outdoor room. So this has a fenced edge along the top there, and this has a fenced edge along that side. So bear that in mind. And if you cannot place a room legally, you may not purchase it. Period.
Mm-hmm. So you can't just buy it to get it out of someone else's.
Yeah. So I'm going to mix these up here. I'm going to put that down there. I think this big mama. I think this one's honestly the biggest threat because that could make a lot of points. theoretically. So I'm gonna put that at the far end.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe, you know what? Just to make it a little more attractive, maybe somebody's willing to spend for it, and then they'll give me 10,000 for it. So that's where I'm gonna put that. I don't think I want anyone to have this audience room, but on the other hand, I don't think it's worth 15,000. I'm gonna put it in the 8. And I'm gonna put the I'm gonna put that giant outdoors room over there, and we'll put that there. And yeah, we'll do this. Here we go. Okay, so
All right.
every room has a price. There you are. Those are my prices. Buy as you will. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't do anything else, I don't think. Oh yes, and by the way, we have to set up for the start of the game. I almost forgot. As the master builder, I start on the 0 space of the points. However, you guys actually get to start ahead of me. So CJ, you're immediately to my right, and you're yellow, so you start at the 1 space, and then Augie is green. Yep. So you start on the 2 space as you're going last. So you get a 2-point lead to start with, but anything could happen. So if you need to make if you need to get a downstairs, or make a hallway, whatever you want to do, they are for 3,000, and they're always purchasable from here, or at least they should be. The stairs appear to be locked, and they shouldn't be. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the stairs should not be locked. They should be infinite.
Okay.
You can buy as many stairs as you want. So if you ever need to make or want to make a downstairs room, you need stairs to do that. And like the hallways, they are purchasable for 3,000 at any time. But that money again goes to the master builder, so bear that in mind.
All right.
CJ, you're gonna start. So what do you want to buy?
Oh, that is a darn good question, Aaron.
All players start with $15,000 in cash. So
Yes. So this emblem is it just the walls touching, or is it
no,
whatever
that
number of
is
rooms you get?
that is 1 victory point for every room connected to an entrance that is a wine
Okay.
room, or a
I
I think it's just a food room, but anyway.
Yeah, it is a food room. I think this is a good choice. I like.
6,000.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I knew you'd approve.
I'll take cash money up front. I don't take checks. 6,000. Thank you, sir. Did you make the money giant? You did
I
make the money
may
giant.
have accidentally made it giant.
You also gave me 10,000 or 11,000.
Oh, there were both in there.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for my change.
Yeah. I'll
Do we place these immediately, or do we wait for everybody to go?
you can place it now if you want, while Augie is deciding what
Okay.
he wants to buy.
All right.
I'm gonna make all my money this size just because it's fun, and also it's more visible to the audience, I think.
I agree.
Augie, what looks good to you? There's some cheapies, but they may not be worth the most points. Having said that, here's another thing I should mention. You won't be able to do it on your first turn, but completing rooms happens when every entrance is connected to another entrance of a room. And when you do that, you get a special bonus depending on what kind of room it was. There is a room completion awards placard next to your player mat, and it explains what you get to do if you complete a room for each type.
Oh, okay.
Food rooms like the larder and the other thing allow you to. You bought the $4,000 dressing room. I like it. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. All right, so enjoy that. All right. Food rooms get you 1 extra turn. Activity rooms get you 5 extra points. Outdoor rooms give you $10,000 for completing them. Utility rooms give you 2 bonus cards and allow you to keep one of them. Oh, I think I was supposed to give out bonus cards, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, we are supposed to have bonus cards.
If you complete a corridor, which good luck with that, you get to place a free hallway or stairs.
Yeah, that's a lot of rooms though.
A living room, which are the purple rooms, if you complete it, you get to rescore it. So if that happens to be a big point room, you could double your money, so to speak, on that room. Sleeping rooms, you get to choose 0, 1, or 2 rooms from a stack and place them face down on the room deck. So those specific types of rooms will definitely come out next. And then finally downstairs, if you complete a downstairs room and only every other room, the second, fourth, and sixth room you complete, you get your choice of any one of the other 7 rewards. So, speaking of which, I was supposed to give out bonus cards, but I will do so after this. Since you all were kind enough to fill my coffers, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna buy that biggin. $10,000. Ouch. But it is what it is. So I'm putting that in the bank, which will be up here next to the thing. And I'm going to take this purple dressing room because that looks pretty to me.
Yeah.
That looks pretty to me. But I appreciate you guys funding my exploits.
To be fair, we didn't have any choice.
Yeah. Alright, so I think I'm going to drop that bad boy right there. That looks good. Okay, I don't get any bonus points for that, but that's alright. Okay, so that ends the round. I think everybody placed something. CJ's castle has the coach house placed quite nicely next to the foyer, and he gets 3 points for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is CJ. Augie placed his. Yep, just jutting out from the foyer. Just a quaint little dressing room, worth 2 points right now. So Augie jumps on top of that, and then mine was only worth 2 points at the outset, so I'll take that. But
that's okay. That's still a big room.
It could be worth more later. It could be worth a lot more later. Anyway, so that is, as they say, that, and that means I transfer the Master Builder token over to CJ. Now, before we continue, we were supposed to get bonus cards. Yo, Dave Thompson, what's up? I forgot about this. So everybody gets
3, and you put 1 back.
Yeah, everybody gets 3 of these bonus cards, and you put one of them back. So I'm gonna shuffle these. Here we go. And then everybody draw 3 of them, and you can look at those and decide what you want. So they should explain exactly what you get. Wow.
I think there was a
generic
one.
I'm not doing
it. Can you see anything on that, Aaron? On this card here? Up here.
I cannot see your cards. Oh, that
This
one I
one
can
here.
see that. Yes,
Yeah.
that is 2 points for each of your downstairs rooms.
Oh, it's blank for me.
Oh, didn't load, I guess. Draw another one.
I'll draw a different one. You can just throw it in the discard. Like, I can't read this card at all.
Nope, it just didn't load for you for some reason.
It's a wild card.
No wild cards. All right, so yeah, that's done. So I know what I'm looking for.
All right, so I'm gonna put that one back. I guess it goes here in the discard there. Okay. All right, so I know what I got here.
Yep, that should do.
All right.
All right, sir. So now that everybody's got their bonus cards, those are just for you, and you alone know what you're going to get at the end of the game for those. So bear that in mind.
Yeah.
So CJ, now you're going to draw 3 room cards and determine what fills up the spaces.
All right. 1, 2, and 3.
And what are they?
Flippy, flippy, flippy.
A 300, a 150, and a 350. Very nice.
350, a 150, and a 300.
Yep. And we can flip these over to reveal. We have our first downstairs room, the bottomless pit. we have a gallery of mirrors, and
why can't the bottomless pit be upstairs?
And we have a scullery. Well, because then the bottomless pit would lead into the downstairs, and it's not bottomless anymore. CJ, you and you alone get to decide where these go. I'm just going to turn that sideways so it's easier to place under the thing. But you decide how you want to set these up.
I think that this one, this one's one of the pricier ones. That should go there. And I think that, put that there. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave those like that. I think we're gonna roll with that.
All right. All right, so it is. So that's
All
what
right.
we're going with. Augie, you're the first to buy. Any of those look good?
This
Augie's taking the Gallery of Mirrors. It's going to cost him $6,000, and that goes into CJ's pocket. Ew.
Hooray!
Ew. Yeah, I is broke. So I think I is just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the pantry. I think. Sorry, CJ. I know it's not much, but
That's okay. Sorry, man. It's all right.
I spent all the money you guys gave me, and I'm like, oh, I'll take.
Yeah,
this,
you did.
I'll take this pantry, and I'm sure it'll pay off later, but for right now,
Right.
it hurts just a little bit.
All right.
There we go. So now I got a pantry hooked up to my foyer.
All right.
DJ, what are you looking at?
I'm gonna spend 4.
Oh, and
I'm
he's
gonna take
buying the
I'm taking-
bottomless pit.
I'm gonna take that bottom spot.
You don't have a downstairs to connect it to, though. You can't buy
Oh,
it.
you have to have a basement.
Yeah, you have
like
to have
it?
You have to have a downstairs before you can buy a downstairs room.
Ah.
I like the thought, but
I just figured I put it in my backyard. That's
No.
where holes go.
I mean, you can buy the stairs. They're 3,000. That'll get you downstairs, but that has to be done first before you.
Let's just take this one here. This one's
Yeah, that's worth a bonus point connected to your coach house, so that would be a good move, I think.
yeah, I think so too. And then that technically completes this room too, right?
Yes, it does, which gains you a bonus of $10,000.
Yay! I need that.
10,000 Deutsche Markies.
All right.
There we go. That looks good.
That's good. Then I can buy things when Augie puts them in the expensive
Yep,
area.
Yeah.
How he knows what I want.
There you go.
right.
All right.
Okay, so everybody bought a tile. And we're all done, I think. So, Dave Thompson says, I suspect this is the type of game that takes a lot of table space. It does and it doesn't. Like, we manage it on our table just fine. Then again, our table is just gargantuan. But also, the pieces aren't this big. like they're not this gigantic as they appear to be here. They're not that huge. Anyway, okay, so let's have a look, see what everybody got. I got 2 victory points for building my little larder there, so I joined the big boys for a turn. But then Augie's gonna speed past me because he built the Gallery of Mirrors onto his foyer, so that's 3 victory points. That puts Augie at 7, and then CJ, what did you get?
I got 2 from the larder.
And 1 from the coach house.
Whenever you build it, I got you.
Yep.
Okay.
So you got 3 points as well. You guys are at 7. I'm sitting sadly at 4.
It's gonna be okay, buddy.
It is what it is. Anyway.
All right, so this Master Builder tile goes over to Mr. Augie.
Yes, it does, and we do it all over again. We're gonna draw 3 room cards and see what they are. We have a 150, a 400, and a 450. So let's add those to the tableau. We have an outdoor. What is that? An herb garden? It's a pumpkin garden.
It is a pumpkin garden.
We have a what is that? The West Tapestry room, and we have a piano room. A quaint little activity room. Not very large, but that's okay. It's still kind of pretty. Yeah, and those are the rooms. So Augie, you get to rearrange these to your heart's content. The pumpkin garden's worth bonus points connected to other outdoor gardens. The West Tapestry room's worth bonus points connected to outdoor or activity rooms. And weirdly, the bottomless pit is worth a victory point for every outdoor room in your castle, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that means, because there's no wall or anything. So every outdoor room in your castle is worth an additional bonus point for the bottomless pit. So bear that in mind as you rearrange these tiles. Where they gonna go? Hey, Lovelust, what's going on? CJ buying a room to put the lotion in the basket.
Exactly, that is precisely the plan, but
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
foiled already.
Yeah. Well,
Apparently need stairs to a bottomless pit.
You just gotta buy stairs to move downstairs. That's all you gotta
I'm
do.
working on it. I'm just not sure if I want, the larder to lead to the bottomless pit. That just
I
doesn't
mean, why
seem like
not? It's an easy way to take care of garbage. Just
I
throw it out.
suppose.
You just just throw it down the stairs. Augie, is this what you're leaving it at?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. No change to the top. I'm surprised that this one is 10,000. But okay, it is what it is. All right. So my turn, and I get to buy first.
Oh, you jerk.
Oh man, how can I not? Honestly, yeah, I'm gonna give Augie 2 grand. There you go,
Yeah, you
Augie.
are.
That's your money, and I'm taking that piano room. And I think CJ already figured out where it's going.
Yep. Yep, I do. Well, I mean, for this kind of money, I mean, how can you really turn the tapestry room down?
No, I mean you can't.
No, and every house needs a tapestry room. I mean, are you even living if you don't have one?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you give Augie 1,000. Augie only got 3,000 that turn. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, all right.
Augie, just for future reference, I would have put the least delectable rooms at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like the bottomless pit, which nobody can buy until they have downstairs, would be a good one for the far right. And this one's not a big deal. There's not a lot going on here. It's only worth 1 victory point. It is worth more victory points if some utility rooms show up, but there haven't been any yet. So, yeah. Just for future reference. But you can also buy a room if you've got the cash. The 6,000. You can also buy a hallway or stairs for 3,000. But that money goes to the bank, not to anybody else.
Yes. Try and spend your big bucks when you're the master builder, because then you don't have to give another player money, if you can help it.
Yeah.
I might buy a hallway actually.
All right.
That's not a terrible idea.
Nope, it definitely gives you the space when you need it.
All right. Not to mention, he does have a room that gets bonuses for being connected to hallways, so
Absolutely.
I think that's a smart move.
I agree.
Okay, so our castles are slowly starting to take shape. They look ridiculous already. So Augie, you're done, right? You built.
Yeah.
Well, let him build it. But yeah, the hallways are great because they have so many entrances. It's ridiculous. So you can build in just about any way you want off it.
Yeah, it gives you some options when you get into like too many of the round rooms where you don't have that option.
All right, so let's count up our points. I built a piano room next to my drawing room, which means it's worth 3 victory points by itself, but -1 because it's connected to an activity room, so that's 2 points. But then it's worth 3 more points because my drawing room gets a bonus for activity rooms connected.
That was a net victory right there.
Yeah, that was. I will take a 5-point boost off of that. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
That moves me up to 9, and then CJ did some good
2.
stuff. CJ got 2, but he's set up for some bonus points later. So
we just need some guitars and some trees, and we'll be all set.
CJ joins me on 9, and then Augie, I think you're also going to join us on 9. He got a hallway, which isn't worth anything by itself, but connected to the Gallery of Mirrors, it's worth 2 points. So Augie joins us on 9. We are all tied.
Nice.
Sitting at 9 points, just hanging out. Chilling, maxing, relaxing, all cool. All right, so now I'm the master builder, and I'll take that. Thank you very much.
All right.
There, and so now I only draw
Just
2 room cards because there's only 2 slots available. So I will reveal it's a 250 and a 250. Well, this is easy.
Interesting.
So we're gonna get 2 250 rooms. We have an outdoor thingamabobber. What is that? That's a
porch.
A porch and a mold room. Another downstairs room. Oh my. All right. Well. Oh, what to do here? Well, I'm gonna leave both of those in the 1 and 2,000 slots because the hell with that. But maybe it might be a good idea to get some outdoor rooms going on here. Yeah, let's put. I'm gonna put this over here.
Mm.
I'm gonna move this up. I'm gonna move that up too. That's still a big one. But I don't think it's that attractive, honestly, because you almost can't put anything next to it. I think I'm gonna leave that there, to be honest. And I'm gonna put.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave these like this.
All right.
Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna arrange it. So those are the prices.
All righty. Well, Aaron,
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt your feelings or anything, but I think I'm gonna buy it downstairs.
Okay, that's fine. That's $3,000 in my pocket, so I can't complain.
Yeah.
It was more than I was gonna get from the for the downstairs stuff. So that works for me.
There
I'll
you are,
take
sir.
it. Thank you, sir. Enjoy that with good health.
So how do we place these? Do they just?
Stairs go on like any other entrance. They just
Oh,
go.
you know what? Mine did not load, so I have just orbs here.
All right. So that would probably be the best way to load it to make it. Do you want to put it here on this larder?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it there.
Okay, because that means you completed the larder, so you now get to take another turn and buy something else if you want.
Right, that is correct. That was the plan.
All right.
Oh, actually, you can place that because it doesn't look right to me.
Yeah, it doesn't look right to you. There we go.
Okay.
Almost.
All right.
There we go. That's perfect.
All right.
All right. So now you do have it downstairs, so you can afford one of the ones. They're both pretty cheap. So what do you want?
Yeah, So the bottomless pit is just for each outdoor room you own?
Yes, for each one you own. So every outdoor area you build after you build the bottomless pit, you get an extra point. So bear that in mind.
I suppose we should start with that then.
Oh, I don't know if I do that. Oh, the
You don't
mold.
think so?
Yeah, because it only has one entrance, so it'll be closed off immediately.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I need another stairway to build the other one.
If you buy the mold room, on the other hand,
Yeah.
that has two entrances, so you could put the bottomless pit off of that, and then
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I gotcha. So, and I can build stairs back up from the downstairs?
If you want to, yes, you can.
Okay. Yeah, then no, you're right. That makes far more sense. Would you? Oops. Would you rotate that and put it where it gotta go?
So, do you want it like this, like that entrance facing the stairs, or the other one?
I think the other way. I think we'll leave it so I can go this way. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. All right, let's.
That gives me some options over here.
That looks flawless.
All right, thank you, sir.
Fantastic. All right, Augie, that's another $2,000 for me, by the way.
Yes.
Did you pay me?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Let's get you some more.
Thank you.
There you are.
Augie, what do you
Yeah, I ended up making it worth your while anyway.
Yeah, it worked out. I can't complain. Augie's buying the 4,000. Okay, very good.
Give that man his change. Nice choice.
Here's your 1,000 back. Enjoy that.
I was eyeballing that room too.
Yeah. Oh, balls. Part of me wants the outdoor area so bad.
I know. You know what? This pumpkin garden is very tempting because we've seen a ton of outdoor rooms.
I know, but we still have a ton of outdoor rooms. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pony up. There's 5,000, and then I need to spend 3,000 more. I'm buying the guitar room.
Oh,
this hurts.
You are a madman.
Yeah, that's the audience room. Okay, so it has 3 entrances.
Yeah, it does, but you can
you can't really connect it to anything. You get minus points connecting it to anything other than outdoor rooms, but I'll negate that.
You can connect it to this room, can't you?
Oh, I can actually.
Yeah.
I can. I don't want to, but I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it there to connect to that.
I mean, it's still worth 5 points.
Because the bonus negates the minus. So
yeah.
All right, so that's what I'm gonna do with that, and I don't necessarily have to keep building. I can just leave that alone, so I don't take any more negatives from it.
Right, you can just go elsewhere. Right.
Yeah. Okay. So that's done. I think everybody built, right? So we're all done. Let's count up some points. I built an audience room worth 7. It's connected to a dressing room, so -2, so that becomes 5. But the drawing room gets a bonus of 3 points for connecting to an activity room, so that's 5 plus 3 is 8 points for that. All right, 8 plus 9 is 17. All right, and CJ, what did you have?
I think I just get the 2 from the mold room because the stairs don't
Yeah,
count.
the stairs don't give you points. They
Right.
just gave you an extra turn. But the mold room is worth 2 points by itself.
Yeah.
So we will add that to your total, bringing you up to 11. And then Augie, what did you do? You bought the larder and you completed your dressing room. Uh-oh. What does that mean?
Ooh.
Okay, Augie, so you choose either 0, 1, or 2 rooms from any stack and place them face down on the room deck. So if one of these size rooms you are specifically looking for, you can put up to 2 of them on top of the room deck, so we have to draw those.
Yeah.
So, is there any particular size you would like us to buy, or maybe multiple sizes? Depends on what bonus cards you have. Yeah, just let us know. You could also be looking for a particular type. So, like,
Yeah.
say you're looking for outdoor rooms. So, any of the ones that have the tree on the back, you might want to consider. Or if
Right.
you're specifically looking for utility rooms, you might want to do 100s, 200s, 300s, that sort of thing. What do you think?
I didn't even realize there were symbols on the back of this.
Yeah. They tell you exactly what kind of thing they can be. Augie's going to take a 350, and you can do one more if you want, or you can leave it at that.
One more 350.
You
One
want
more
to
of
do one more of anything. That's up to you what room tile you want to put. Okay, so he's doing 2 350s. So these will automatically be the next 2 rooms that we draw. And then
All right, and then
we'll still have to draw one more, but that's okay. So that was Augie's bonus for completing his blue room.
Nicely done.
And he's got a scullery worth 1 point and no bonus yet. But he could find a utility room if we ever draw one. So Augie moves to 10.
Nice.
All right. And that's it for our turn. So my turn anyway. I'm going to pass Master Builder over to CJ. He's going to draw 1 card to get our last.
It's another 350.
It's another 350.
350s for everybody.
Right. So it's a great hall.
Yeah.
It's a train room and a 9-pin alley. Oh my.
Oh, doctor.
Oh my. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. So, CJ, what are you gonna do? I wonder.
Yeah. Oh my.
I don't even know what to do with that.
I don't either. Jeez.
Yeah. The activity rooms tend to be worth more victory points, but they also have a lot more restrictions, and they lose victory points if they're connected to the wrong kind of room.
Right.
8,000 for the train room is looking like now.
Yeah, and I think, oh man, I mean that's a really nice room. The problem is you build last, so where you want to put it is, Yeah.
You don't necessarily want to be left with all the expensive ones.
I'm gonna move that there, and I'll put that there, and the Great Hall is gonna go under 4,000.
Okay. Cool beans.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
That poor hunting
stud. I really want this hunting stud.
I do. I feel like it doesn't belong there, honestly. Anyway, it is what it is.
Anyway.
All right, so those are your final placements. So now, Augie, you're going to be first to buy.
I've got 1,000 coins to my name.
Oh, okay. So this might be the turn where you pass. If you decide to pass, you'll get $5,000 from the bank, and CJ gets nothing.
Yeah, I'll have to pass.
No, you just buy this bottomless pit. I need money, man.
Ouch.
I got no downstairs.
All right. Well, you can pass then and take $5,000 from the bank. Just take one out of the bag.
Oof.
Are you having trouble? Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I had to click it.
No. All right, very good. All right.
Well,
yeah, oh my God.
Spend some money. Come on, spend some money.
To be honest, I really want that pumpkin garden, but it's too expensive.
Yeah, it's too much.
If you'd moved it down to 4 or 6, I would have bought it.
Yep. I was tempted too.
The Great Hall looks nice, but
it's not a bad buy.
No. I'm gonna take.
Let's take the porch.
I'm gonna take the porch for $2,000.
Yeah, it's not a bad choice.
Here's your money, sir. Enjoy.
I just don't want to point out how much money I spent last round with you.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna bring it up.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little hosed, but I mean, I still love you. I suppose we're just gonna get the downstairs finished up with the bottomless pit here.
Might as well.
Yeah, I mean for how cheap it is and what you get for it. Okay, so that's gonna give you a bonus of your choice.
Yes.
Because that will complete both of your downstairs rooms, and you get a bonus for every even number of completed downstairs rooms. So you have 2. So you can take any bonus of your choice. 5 points, $10,000, an extra turn, 2 extra bonus cards and keep 1. Free hallway or stairs. Rescore the bottomless pit points, which I don't think you want to do. Or choose rooms to place on top of the room stack. Your choice. What do you want?
You know what? I'm gonna spend $10,000 and I'm gonna buy this pumpkin farm.
Oh, so you're taking an extra turn. He spends $10,000. It goes to the bank. Nobody gets that, and my pumpkin farm gets taken away. You evil bastard.
No.
So, okay. Because this is an outdoor room,
it's worth
I get a bonus
point
for this, right?
Yep. We'll count up your points in a sec. Just build it how you want to build it. Okay, so that's everybody, right? Everybody took a turn.
Yep.
Okay. So I get 1 victory point. My porch is not worth a lot, but it doesn't give me a minus for the audience room, which was my real goal. So I will take a bonus point for that. Augie, you got nothing. You didn't build anything this turn, but you got cash, which is important. Yeah. And then CJ got 3 points for his bottomless pit, plus an additional 2 points for the coach house and the pumpkin garden, plus 2 points for the pumpkin garden, for a total of 7 points. Very well played, sir. That puts
and then do I get points for building garden next to the tapestry room too?
Yes, you do. That's 3 more. I didn't even notice.
All right.
Well done. That puts you at 21.
Hooray!
Leapt ahead. Well done. You big jerk. All right. I did not expect you. I did not expect you to put out $10,000 for that.
I wasn't going to either. It was worth too many points to not do it.
Apparently so. All right, Augie, it is your turn to be the master builder and hopefully get paid. So we need to draw 3 more cards. So not the whole stack.
I swear, like it's either one or the whole thing.
That's all right.
Ooh.
We have a 400, we have a 200, and a 250. I'll take the 200 and reveal it is a utility room, a immediately closed off room. A 250 is the sewing room, and the 400 is the servants' quarters.
Oh. What is that minus there, Aaron?
That is worth 2 victory points for every hallway it is connected to.
Okay.
Hallway or stairs. Stairs count too. Okay. Also can be the foyer. Foyer also counts as a minus room. So, Augie, you're the one who decides what each one costs. Augie does not like that sewing room. He's put it down at 1,000 points. All right, that's fair. All right, let me have a look. Yeah, I could, couldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I really could. And I'm gonna. Augie, here's $2,000 for you.
Damn it.
I am taking that utility room because that is a win and a half for me. I'm going to connect that to this drawing room. The utility room completes itself because it has no exits. So it is automatically completed. And what do I get for that? I get 2 bonus cards and keep one of them. So I'm going to draw 2 more bonus cards. And then I'm going to put one in the discard pile. Not that one. All right. Thanks, Og.
Yep.
Augie, are you
CJ,
sabotaging me?
CJ, pay the
No.
man.
You know what? I'm gonna pay the man. I'm gonna give him 1,000.
Oh, the man's broken. You buy the cheapest room he has.
I was
You
gonna buy it when
son
it
of a
cost
bitch.
more, but he
Yeah.
moved it.
Man, I just bought a desktop. I got no money left.
Right.
Okay.
So I need to put this against something that is not. Okay.
The pumpkin garden makes sense.
Uh,
Sorry, what did I say? The pumpkin garden? Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, I did. The pumpkin
Somewhere
garden.
along those lines.
I think we're gonna place it against the faux yay.
Oh yeah, no, that's safe. That is a safe place to put it. You completed the foyer, so you, sir, may get a free hallway or stairs if you would like.
Ooh, I would like some hallway, I guess. Ah. Now those spawn just fine for me. That's really weird. And I obviously place that immediately.
Yep, place it wherever you
Alright.
want. While you're doing that, Augie, what are you gonna buy with your newfound wealth? Augie's buying the Great Hall.
Not a bad choice.
Nope. Interesting. And that completes his utility room. So, Augie, you get to draw 2 more bonus cards and keep one of them. So, draw 2, but put one back face down in the discard pile. Alrighty then. While he's doing that, I'm going to get started scoring because this is a good one. I have 2 points for my utility room, but I also completed my drawing room, which means I get to re-score it. So it is worth 2, 4, and then 3, 3, 3. That's 13 points.
Yep. There he goes, Augie.
13 points puts me up to 31. CJ, what'd you do?
I didn't get 13 points.
You got 4, and then you
I got 4 points.
and then you put a hallway up against your sewing room, so
Yeah.
it's almost complete. So that's 4 points for you, brings you up to 25. Augie, you built the Great Hall. It is worth 1 director point plus a bonus for any utility room connected to it. So that's 2 points for you. There we go. Alrighty, and that's everything. Master Builder comes to me. Come to
Dun dun dun. All right.
And I draw 3 more cards, and we have a 450, a 400, and a 500. We're getting another one of the big round rooms, so let's have a look and see if this big round room is the greenhouse. Ooh,
Oh yeah.
Looks pretty. The 450 is the dungeon, and the 400 is another bedchamber. This time the grand bedchamber. Ooh. Again, extra victory points for being connected to hallways. Now I gotta... yeah, now I gotta think this over. I legitimately never thought it was fair for the hunting hut to be all the way over there in 15,000, even though I started it. I'm gonna leave them like this. I'm gonna put the dungeon at the 1,000 because I don't think anybody's gonna want that. I'm gonna put the servant quarters at 2,000, and I'll put the grand bedchamber at 4. I guess the
greenhouse is kind of tough to place.
Yeah. It is. You only got entrances on either side, and it's giant and round, so it's kind of a pain. Nope. I'm gonna stick to my gut, I think, because I feel bad about the hunting hut. I really do. No, we're gonna put the greenhouse because it's harder to place. At slightly cheaper, then the hunting hut, and then the
There
train.
you go.
There we go. That's what I'm doing. So 15, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 1.
Right.
Them's the breaks. CJ, start us off and pay me.
You know, you know. I think I'm gonna take the greenhouse.
Ah, God bless you, sir. $6,000,
Let me
please.
let me see. Let me make sure I can fit this where I want it here.
Yeah, that.
Because that can't go there because there's a fence there, right?
Hang on. This actually sits like so.
Oh, okay.
If it's flush, you're fine. You're fine.
You're fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're fine. Okay,
All right.
so
I think we're gonna do that. Let me give you $6,000.
that's the deal. $6,000 for 7 points for you.
Yep.
That works out for you, I'm sure, but I'll take the money. Thank you, sir. Augie, what are you looking at? Any of that stuff look pretty to you? $2,000 for the servant's bedchamber. Deal. Sold. Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Yeah, that was a good purchase. I was really eyeballing that too. Is the cheap good choice, but
yeah, that bedchamber is kind of
super tempting.
It is tempting. But I'm gonna splurge because it's my time to splurge. Really, if I'm gonna splurge, just do it now.
Yep.
I'm gonna spend 8 and buy that Runding hut.
Yeah.
Runding hut? Am I even saying that? No.
No.
Whatever it is. I'm buying the Hunding's hut. Because I think it might just. This is gonna be close. Yeah, I gotta turn it around because I can't have the fence against that wall.
That works.
No, it just barely doesn't fit.
Really? No, I feel like that's supposed to fit. I think that's supposed to fit. What do you think, Augie?
It's close. There's actually just a little bit of a small little sliver right there. If you just move it over just a bit.
Yeah. All right.
Here, Aaron,
I'll
there. That's all better.
If I zoom in really close, I can see that it does work. But
no, that's fine.
I have to zoom in really close to see it because otherwise I'm like
Yeah.
But it actually does work just barely. But that'll work for me. Okay,
I'd say it does.
I'll settle for that. So I completed an outdoor room, which gives me $10,000.
Nice.
Hooray! I'm not broke. Basically paid for itself. Amen. Oh, and we've been forgetting something else. Oh, damn it.
What's the matter?
We forgot at the end of every round when a tile doesn't get bought, you're supposed to put $1,000 coins on them. So they get more attractive. So let's take care of that now.
These have been sitting here for like what, 2-3 rounds?
Yeah,
the hunting hut was probably
the hunting hut has been there since the beginning of the game. I should have got it for like $3,000 instead of 8. Anyway, it is what it is. We forgot it. We'll remember it from here on out. Okay, so let's do points. Starting with me, I got 4 points for the hunting hut plus 1 because it's connected to a porch, so that's 5 points for me. I don't take a minus for the one room because it does not have green rooms, outdoor rooms listed. It's the only room that isn't listed.
Right.
So that's me. CJ got more than that.
I got 7. Right. Because these don't count down here. Like the bottomless pit doesn't count anymore, right?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Or I think. No, you have to rescore the room and
you have to rescore it. Right.
But if you do place next to a room that that has that, you get the bonus points from it. So
well, that's why I placed it here because that was worth the most.
CJ gets 4 for the room, plus 1 because it's connected to a living room, plus 3 because the living room wants to be connected to outdoor room. So that's an 8-point placement. Well done, sir.
Not bad.
Brings you up to 33, right behind me on my tail. And Augie, what did you buy in place?
Servants' quarters.
Servants' quarters. Okay, so that's worth 4 points plus a bonus of 2 for being connected to the hallway. So that's another 6 points for you.
Mm-hmm.
And that puts you up to 18. Bringing up the rear, but doing so in style. And the master builder passes over to CJ.
Yay!
And we get to
Move these things up and get them out of the way here.
fair
Oop.
enough. And then draw 3 more cards, sir, and let's find out what we're getting. I didn't realize what you're doing. All right, so 2 300s and a 150. We got one of the smaller rounded rooms.
Yeah, we actually really haven't had one of those.
No, we've only got one and 2 of them, and you and I bought one. The study.
It's a study.
We got the queen's bedroom, which is L-shaped
Ooh,
for
fancy.
naughty reasons, and the kitchen, which is L-shaped for non-naughty reasons.
Maybe you don't get naughty in your.
Yeah. CJ, you get to decide how you want to build what in what direction.
Man. I honestly kind of like where they're at. I think that this should probably move up here a little bit.
That seems fair. So
Yeah.
it's $1,000 cheaper. You can use the coin that's on the room to pay for it, by the way. So,
oh, okay. That's
yeah.
good to know.
So if you're just short by 1,000, you can actually buy that. And that one's free if you want to just take it for free. However, you need a downstairs to be able to place
I'm all
it.
out downstairs.
Remember that.
All right.
Dave Thompson says, "I'm loving these increasingly drunken floor plans." Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It's gonna get so much worse.
Augie, you're gonna buy this Queen's Chamber. This is what you're gonna buy.
No, you're not. Are you crazy?
Yeah, with my 1,000 coins.
Why are you always broke when it comes to my turn?
Do you have to take a break again and take a turn off to get $5,000?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
That's fair.
All right, I'm done. I'm done.
Poor CJ.
I'm getting hosed by Augie.
Yeah. CJ, I'm gonna give you 4,000 for that.
Oh, bless your heart.
But I need 1,000 and change, please. Thank
There
you.
you go.
However, I'm about to complete another room, so don't take your turn yet. I'm completing this pantry by placing the kitchen next to it.
Okay.
Which, because it's a food room, I get an extra turn, so I get to.
Oh, thank God! Please buy something else.
You're welcome. All right, so now what to buy? If I buy something that fits into this kitchen, I can take yet another turn. I don't know if I want to go that crazy, but it's tempting. What else we got?
Buy it all out.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look awful, except the study won't fit there. It absolutely will not fit there. Queen's room won't fit. The train room's too expensive. Yeah. Do I want to put a bedroom next to that?
I mean, wouldn't you want your bedroom to be right next to the kitchen?
I mean,
Well, you can place it. Well, no, you could always place something off your foyer too.
Yeah, I still have a foyer space. Yeah, I'm gonna. I think the Queen wants an outdoor viewing spot, so I think we're gonna do that. I'm gonna give you 5 and then 6.
Oh, thank you so much.
You are welcome, sir.
I literally had 1,000 to my name.
I feel like I owed you that.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna skip my turn. I'm like, no.
You're like, not again.
Oh man.
And that will give me another turn if I place it here. I don't know that I want to do that. You know what? I kind of do. Oh, no, can't place it.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Gotta place it like that, and it fits.
There you go. Yeah, it's perfect.
Alright, so that completes the kitchen, giving me yet another turn.
Buy more stuff.
No, absolutely not. I'm actually going to take a rest this turn to get 5,000 back.
Oh, that's actually really clever.
There we go. So that's what I'm going to do with my extra turn. Nothing to get some of this money back. CJ, it's your turn.
I'm gonna spend 2,000, I think.
Okay, interesting. To get the study.
And
it is worth a bunch of points, and as long as you have a kind of an outlying, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so scoot this up.
That's gonna be worth some pointage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Yep, no, it was very smart. Okay, and that's everybody, right?
Yarp.
Yarp. Okay. Well then, let's score this up. So I placed the kitchen for 1 point. It's worth an additional 3 points because it's next to the pantry. So that gives me 4. Then I placed the queen's bedroom for 3 more. That's a total of 7 points. And that moves me up to 43. And then CJ's about to catch right up because he made a
Hopefully.
buttload of points on that. He placed the study, which is worth 4 points, plus 1 because it's next to a living room, so that's 5. But he completed the tapestry room, which means he gets to rescore it. So that means he gets an additional 2 plus 3 more for each green room connected to it, so that's 8, giving him a grand total of 13 points for this turn.
Not bad.
Very well done, sir. That puts you at 46 and actually ahead of me.
Feels good.
And Augie didn't build anything, so no points this turn. Sad but true.
All right, I've already added coins to all the rooms for us.
Okay, so there's 2 of them on each of them.
Yeah, Augie, here's your master builder tile there.
Augie, you need some
You just
cash.
gain 1,000.
Yeah, you literally gain 1,000 if you just take that, but
just leave it there.
Yeah.
All right. Now 3 of these. Just 3. Come on, you can do it, Dad.
Here, I got it.
For whatever reason, I just grabbed the whole thing. I don't know.
100, 100, and 150. You got some tiny ass rooms here. All right, so let's flip over what that is. The cloak room. Ooh. Instantly completed utility room. There's a buttery.
Buttery.
It's not what I would have called it. And a Berkta room.
Oh, nice.
I guess it's just a small sitting room. For you to compose your Berktas.
That's where I compose. I don't know about you, but that's where I compose.
That's where I compose my Berktas, in the Berkta room. Okay, Augie, you're gonna want to set these up in a way that makes us spend money. So think about this.
Yeah, because I gotta do math.
Yep. These are all cheaper for having the coins on them. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys.
That's God's just gonna have to be it.
Oh,
Aaron, Augie, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. Jesus. Can I sit next to Augie next time?
Okay. Does that help?
Yes, because I want to go after he's done placing these rooms. That's okay.
I was gonna say I don't see how like that really helps me unless I'm missing something, which I probably
No,
am.
I guess I'm eager to buy rooms more than you're eager to buy rooms, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that could be most of it. Okay, so that is 2 for that. Or I mean, cloakroom's instantly completed. That's good for a free bonus card, but I don't like that orientation. It doesn't work with what I want to do. I guess I'm just gonna take the grand bedchamber, and I'll spend the 2 coins on it to help me buy it. So Augie, congratulations! I'm giving you $8,000. Enjoy that, sir.
Yay,
Nice.
money.
It's not gonna give me an extra turn or anything, but it does allow me to choose because I finished the queen's bedchamber, which leads directly into the grand bedchamber because the queen is a bit of a sexy lady. But I completed that blue room, which means I get to choose rooms to place on the room deck. I'm going to pick a couple of 400s.
Ooh, interesting.
Because I like those party rooms, I think.
All right. Well, I am going to spend... Hold on, I got to see how much money I got. Yeah, okay, we got money. We can do this.
Yeah, I paid you a substantial amount last turn, so you better have damn money.
I am going to buy this sweet cloakroom.
For 2,000.
Yeah, and I don't know if it fits there. You gotta zoom like way in and yes.
Just barely.
It's
It is
glorious.
right up against it, but it does fit.
Well, that's where you want your walls there, and you want
yeah.
your walls up against each other. That's how they
True,
work.
true. So that's good. That'll get you
Alright.
1 point, and because you instantly completed it, you can draw 2 bonus cards and keep 1.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. That's this
Did
one
you
here.
pay Augie?
Yep, I just paid
Augie
him.
needs
It's right up
money,
here.
so make sure
Yes,
he
he
gets his
does.
money. Augie, what you want to buy?
I will buy 2,
Yummy.
4, and background. I will get this.
Very good.
All right, and I'm gonna put back this bonus card right here.
All right, I'm adding 1,000 mark coins to all the rooms that weren't taken. Well, I'm gonna add one to that one to make it the right size, and that will cover it completely. Okay, and then the master builder comes to me. Come to Butthead. All right, and I shall be master builder this turn. Wahaha! And 2 of the rooms I've decided to build are 400s, which I'll reveal right now as
Ooh, the
the
observatory.
observatory.
Yeah.
That's an interesting room because the entrances are all at odd angles.
Yes, that may be.
So
Ooh,
you have to bear that in mind. It is an attractive room otherwise, and the French gazebo. And the final room that I will draw is the 250, which is the oratory. The room I deliver thunderous speeches from, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, so how to do this? I think I am still gonna leave that. Oh man.
Dungeon so bad, we'll pay you 3 times over for it.
Yeah,
That's
right.
right.
You know what? Somebody's gonna buy it.
Somebody's gonna buy it.
And I'm gonna make this a little bit more attractive.
That's a lot more attractive because it's got 3 coins on it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot more attractive. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
CJ, what do you want?
You know what? I really like this room. But it's a French gazebo. I just don't know. No, I think I'm gonna take this one here.
All right.
And that's 1 coin and a second coin for you, good sir.
Thank you for your $2,000 and enjoy your free room, sir.
Yes.
More or less free.
Yeah, and this goes.
Not very
it's
expensive room.
Yeah. I think we're going to put it like so. Bunk.
Sir,
Mr. Augie?
Oh, sorry.
it is your turn to purchase. What would you like, sir?
I'm gonna need change.
Whoa, what are you buying the whoa, what are you buying? Oh, okay.
Oh, doctor, I didn't think anybody was going to buy that this round. Well,
I was legitimately hoping nobody would, but apparently Augie wanted it more than I did. Here's your $2,000 back, sir. Enjoy it in good health.
Nice.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, that kind of throws that plan out the window. I guess I will take the I guess I'll take the French gazebo.
Yeah, I guess that's the. I mean, I don't know. This one's really tempting too.
I'm loaded now, so I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, like, almost anything would do. No, I'm gonna take that French gazebo because I really like that. So I'll take that for 4,000. Did I get my 1,000 back from the bank? I put 5,000 in. Yeah, no, I didn't take 1,000 back. So there we go.
Okay.
That's what I should be at. And I'll
Alright.
take this. I'll take this French gazebo and I will place it
So then we gotta put some coins on here.
like so. Yep, put coins on the unbought ones.
Okay. So we gotta score some points. How'd you make out there, Aaron?
I did okay. I got 2 points for the French gazebo, plus 1 because it's connected to an activity room, so that's 3.
Nice.
I didn't take a minus for the piano room because it has no objection to outdoor rooms. So that works for me. And I have 3 points. Not a lot, but it is what it is.
It's moving up the ladder.
Technically caught up, but I'm sure that's about to change.
Actually, I only got 3 points myself.
Oh, all right. From what? From your Berkta room?
Yeah.
The Berkta room! Hooray! Now you can compose Berktas. Okay, so 3 points for
Always
you.
want to take up that hobby.
Fair enough. And then Augie, tell me you made a crap load of points. You got... Oh, you got the observatory, which is connected to another living room, so that's going to get you 5 points. You're one hallway or stairs away from completing the gallery of mirrors and scoring it again, so that would be huge. If you can get another great hall or buy a hallway or a stairs down even would work, and that would.
And then you could get the dungeon.
Yeah, and then you could get the dungeon. Yeah. But completing that room would be worth, especially if you add another 2 points to it, it'd be worth another 7 points on top of that. So
yeah, that's not bad.
that's a good deal if you can get it done.
All right, Aaron.
Okay, so
Taking your master builder title.
Augie got 5. I lost track of what he actually got. Yeah, he got 5.
Nice.
5 points jumps him up to 23. He's catching up slowly but surely, but all right, yeah, we're done with that. They're starting to sprawl, and the new master builder is CJ, because it was just me, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I already stole it from you.
Very good. 250, 350, 200.
Yeah.
The 200 is the meat locker. The 250 is the billiards room, and then the 350 is an upper hall. Oh, Augie, you may want that.
Ooh, doctor.
Unless you prefer the stairs, because this is getting more attractive all the time.
Right.
This is true.
The dungeon is looking better and better.
Man, this thing's practically free now. I think we're gonna scoot this down one. I think I'm gonna put this here. Hold on, let me check and see how much money Augie has. Augie, what do you need? Which one of these buildings do I need to put down here? I mean, for God's sake, I'm gonna leave this
upper hall. Honestly,
all right, I'm gonna. You know what? We're gonna just helping the man out. He needs stuff.
I like it. Are you leaving this 9-pin alley over here?
I kind of want to move it down a little bit.
That poor 9-pin alley. I kind of feel bad, to be honest.
I kind of want it, but I just don't have a spot for it.
It's awkward to put into place at the moment.
Yeah.
It's also unlikely to complete because all the entrances are so close to each other.
Yeah. All right. That's the way we're gonna leave it.
All right. That's how we're leaving it. Okay, Augie, you're first to buy. What looks good to you?
Here goes. First time all game.
Look at those 2 coins. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Bless your heart. All right.
Okay.
What about you, Mr. Aaron? What are you buying from me?
CJ, I'm gonna need change. I'm buying that meat locker.
Oh, I was kind of eyeballing the meat locker too. I'm not gonna lie. That's a tempting building, but that's okay. That's okay. Well, this can't go. I think it makes sense to grab that.
Here we go.
I think I'm gonna buy this 9-pin alley.
Looking more and more insane. The 9-pin alley, really?
I mean, it only costs 6.
It does only cost 6.
True.
And if you're gonna splurge on a $10,000 building, when you're not the master builder, is the time to do it. So that makes sense.
Yeah. And I can build it. Yeah. Okay. So let me set that down there. So I can build it on this other guitar room, because my Berkta room should definitely lead to my 9-pin alley. I mean, it's
Yeah, when you're done with your Berkta, it's time for some bowling.
time for a little bit of bowling. All right. So I owe 6. So there's 5, 6, and that goes to El Banco.
Yep.
And then we'll put the coins back on the buildings.
Yep.
The dungeon that pays for itself. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. The dungeon is honestly a better choice than resting at this point, but you need it downstairs to build it in. So
all right,
far,
Augie.
that seems to be the problem.
Here's that. Let's score some points.
All right.
What'd you get over there, Aaron?
Oh, we got to score points. I almost forgot. It's kind of
You want the point.
Yeah, I built the meat locker, which is worth 1 point by itself, but because it's connected to an outdoor room, it's worth another 3 points. So that's a total of 4, but nothing else. No other bonuses.
All right.
That puts me up to 50. And then CJ, what do you got?
My 9-pin alley is worth 5
5
points.
big points. Puts you up to 54. And Augie, what do you got rocking?
The upper hall here.
Okay, upper hall is worth 1 point by itself. It's worth another point for every food room it's completed to. But more importantly, it completes the gallery of mirrors. It is worth 2 points for connecting the gallery of mirrors. Plus, the gallery of mirrors rescores itself, so that means it's worth an additional 7 points, plus 2, plus 1. You got 10 points for that one placement.
Ooh, nice. Nicely done.
Jumps him up substantially. He's getting there. All right, so let's go on to we got to draw 3 cards now. We did all the scoring, so we have a 200, we have a 500, and a 350. The 200 is a washroom. Isn't that nice? And it's instantly closed off, which is nice. The 350 is a salon. Isn't that something? It's kind of a pretty salon. And the 500, wait for it, is the theater. The theater. Oh my goodness.
That's a big in room right there. Holy heck.
Yep. Augie, this is your time to shine.
Shit.
Make us spend money.
Yeah, for sure. So, Aaron, an important question that I totally forgot to ask at the beginning of this.
Yeah?
When does the game end?
The game ends when the room deck runs out.
Oh, okay. So we got 15. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Augie's putting the theater at 15,000. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not wrong.
It's not wrong at all. I can't even complain. Augie's still thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what to buy, honestly.
Yeah.
The options are definitely limited. I mean, the salon's kind of nice.
Oof.
God, this is actually a really tough choice.
I hear you there. I mean, I'll find something to buy no matter what, but I don't really know what I want.
Okay.
All done?
All right.
Yep.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I bet you do.
I especially like it because I get to go first.
Yeah.
And I 100%.
Yeah.
100% I am buying that washroom.
Yep.
I need $1,000 in change from you, Augie.
You're lucky I have that.
Oh man.
Because I am going to complete the washroom and the meat locker, so I get an
Yep.
extra turn and I get to go again. Now, mind
And you get a bonus card. You should
mind
probably
you,
draw your bonus card first.
My ass is broke. Mind you, my ass is broke, so I might just use my bonus turn to just not.
To rest.
To just not. I'm gonna flip that over and put that back, I think.
Okay.
Okay, so that is done. I got an extra turn and an extra bonus thing. Let me have a look, see at what's available. The salon would literally cost me all of my money. The billiards room is $1,000.
Yep.
That's the tempting one right there.
Yep.
Is worth
Salon's
$1,000.
This is also 6. This is 5. They're actually getting cheaper as they go up.
Yeah. I need money. So anything completing this garden, this gazebo would be great.
Right.
But on the other hand, the points are starting to get really important.
Yeah.
We're running low on game. And
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so gonna regret this. I'm gonna buy the salon.
Oh, doctor.
For all my money. So
Augie,
here,
rich.
Augie, here's your $6,000.
Oh my gosh.
But I have no choice. I must place it at the gazebo because that completes the gazebo and gets me $10,000. Because otherwise my ass would be broke. Okay, so I'll take 10,000. Thank you, God. All right. Wow. Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad. CJ, what are you buying?
I'm gonna buy this little room here.
Yeah, for 1,000. Yeah, I can't say the blame.
Yeah, because I got all these little rooms over here that I can build off of. So let's go.
I knew I was gonna regret that. I knew it.
No, I mean it was a good choice though because I was gonna buy it if you did.
I don't know that it was. Is the thing. I don't know that it was. The time is running out. I don't honestly think I'm gonna actually get a chance to make much more out of that. But it is what it is. So anyway,
right.
build your damn thing.
Yep, build my damn thing. Oops.
I was like, that was perfect. Why did you break it?
Because it's not on my screen.
You can't see it, can you?
All right, so there's one, and did you grab the other coin already, Augie?
What's that?
Did you grab the other 1,000 coin that was on the table?
Oh, this one right here.
Yeah. All right, there you go. You are paid, sir.
Okay.
Yep. All right, Augie, your turn is last. You may do as you wish.
That is 5,000.
No, it's 6 because there's only 2 chips on it. But all that money goes to the bank.
Mm-hmm.
And that is yours. Oh my. And if you want to be able to complete it, where those 2 entrances are is important. Okay. That works. No minuses. Worth the points. Looks good to me.
Nice.
Alrighty, Aug.
Okay.
All done?
Yep.
Alright, let's add up some points. I get 2 from the washroom. I get 3 from the salon.
Nice.
Literally no bonuses. I genuinely think that was a terrible turn. I think I could have done better, but anyway, it is what it is. Because you're about to go into the stratosphere. You got 4 points for your billiard room, no minus, but you completed your Berkta room. which is worth
No,
a
isn't there
bonus.
another? Oh yeah, there is another. I'm sorry. I thought there was another spot right here.
Nope, it is completed. So that's a bonus of 5 points on top of that. So you have 9.
I'll take it.
And that shoots you into 63, well ahead of me. Augie built the oratory. 4 points, no negatives. So
not bad.
Okay, looks good.
I finished my foyer too, I think.
Yes. So you do get a free stairs or hallway. If
Oh,
you'd
heck
like
yeah.
to take one.
Now you can get the dungeon, Augie, and get paid.
Yeah.
You having trouble picking it up?
Yeah.
Oh, so am I. Did they get locked again? They did.
Maybe.
That's
Hold on.
great.
There we
I
go.
got it.
The stairs keep blocking for some reason.
Yeah.
Put those wherever you wish. There you go. Into the dungeon with you. The dungeons must be close to the servants' quarters to remind them of their place.
Oh my god.
Augie got 4 points.
Servants'
Nice.
quarters, dungeon, same thing.
Yep,
Yeah.
same thing. All right.
All right. So that takes us. We need 4 cards, Aaron. Now
Yes,
we're running
we
out
do.
fast.
Now we do. We're running through 4 cards, and I'm the master builder. Oh, great! I'm the master builder.
Haha.
All right. Well, I guess it couldn't go too badly. He said, as it went badly. 600 is the
Ooh.
stables. That's a big one.
That is a big one. I kind of need one of them.
400. The east tapestry chamber.
Not to be confused with the West Tapestry
Yeah, not to
chamber.
be confused with the west one. Flip the 300 to reveal. It is the laundry room.
I thought it was the cocaine room.
It looked like it.
And last but not least, a 100 room. The lilac cabinet.
All right.
Oh my
That's
god.
that's specific.
It's worth 5 victory points, but good luck. Good luck completing that room. It's got 4 entrances that are really close to each other.
Yeah.
That's ugly. I'm gonna leave that downstairs room right where it is. And you know what? This train room has genuinely gotten a bad rap, I think.
It's gonna be practically free if you put it down here.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna move the stables to the top because that's just pretty.
Yeah, that is a nice building. That is.
I wish
I had the money for that.
I don't think these should be free, but I don't think you should pay too much for these. As a matter of fact, let's do even better. Make that 4 and 6.
Well, why you gotta tempt me so much?
I don't know. I'm gonna put the East Tapestry Chamber for 8. Yeah, I'm gonna. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I guess it doesn't matter. Lilac cabinet there, laundry room there. Done. All right. Make your move.
Well. Aaron, I hate to say it, but I only got $5,000.
All right. The train room will actually give you money.
It will.
You will actually you'll make $2,000 for buying the train room.
Yeah. I think that goes without saying. I'm gonna take 1. I'm gonna take 2, and then the rest is yours, sir.
The rest is mine. Hooray! I gotta take them off one at a one because I can't pick them all up without picking up the tile as well. Very good. 4,000. I'll take that. Thank you, sir.
That was a good deal for me and you.
Yeah. Well, that worked out. I'm happy about that. Augie, what are you doing? Hey, you got downstairs. Give me one of those things.
Yeah, go take one because I keep grabbing the whole stack. There you go.
All right, the rest of that is yours, and then take that dungeon and enjoy, sir.
Yay! I got a dungeon.
There was much rejoicing.
Yay! Yeah, I gotta. I mean, what to do?
I don't know. You made your own mess. You deal with this.
I know.
I mean, you have the money. I mean, the theater seems like the clear choice, and you're not giving it to one of us.
Yeah. No. I got that. Yeah. Okay. Part of me does really want the theater just because I'm a theater guy, but this
That's a good choice too.
that's where the money is, I think.
Yeah.
2,000.
Yeah, and another bonus card. I mean, if you get enough bonus cards, you're guaranteed to get a bunch of points no matter what.
Yeah, and that might make the difference. I'm also gonna place it. Oh, I think I can just barely. Yes, bitch.
All right, Aaron's done buying stuff. Let's put some coins on it. The theater's gotten just a little bit cheaper.
Okay. The laundry room gets me 2 more bonus cards. Oh god. Oh man. All right. Yeah, I'm putting that back because I ain't having that. All right. Yeah, I'm getting a whole load of bonus points. Let's start off with the points. I got 3 points for the laundry room, but I completed my patio and my piano room, so that's 5 more for a total of 8.
Nice.
A total of 8. It's just enough to catch you, but then you score points for what you did.
Just 5. My
Just
train
5
room off of my
off of your billiards room. Just 5 points. I guess that sucks. All right, so 5 points for you. Puts you up to 68, and I'm still at 63. And Augie, what'd you build?
Dungeon.
Augie built the dungeon, which
Yes.
is worth 1 point by itself, plus an additional 2 points because it's oh no, it needs to be next to another downstairs room. I thought it needed to be next to downstairs, but it actually
No.
It needs to be next to another downstairs room. So 1 point for now, but if another downstairs room shows up, you can make more off it.
Yeah.
All right, so
Which there should be. We're getting down to the bottom of the deck.
yeah, we're getting close. It's getting.
Ooh, Aaron, we got another 600.
We got another 600. That's the Sage's Chamber or Singer's Chamber, excuse me.
That would go nice with your theater. You can't afford it.
Yeah, I know, right? 300 and a 200. The 300 is the what is that? The Tasso room?
Yeah, that's a tasso room. Oops.
I guess it's where you do all your Ouija boards and then there's a nap room, which I think everybody needs. Everybody needs a nap room.
I agree.
100%.
Go all in for the nap room.
All right, I am no longer the master builder.
Tis I. Ha ha ha.
Tis you. You big.
Wow, this is a tough room to build, but it is a good room to build. I think I'm gonna scoot this along here.
Oh man. Yeah, that's Sage's Chamber. That's sorry, I keep calling it Sage's Chamber. The Singer's Chamber is ugly.
Yeah.
Because it's got those 3 entrances literally right next to each other.
Yeah. I don't want to make the theater too cheap, but I kind of, I don't know, you'd be kind of crazy not to grab, we're going to swap these real quick. Do that. You do that. And I think we're going to do, no, we're going to leave that right there. We're going to leave that right there. I'm going to put that right there.
Oh my god.
We're gonna roll with that here. Let's scoot the coins so you guys can see what's there.
I guess.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of want it, but at the same time I don't.
Yeah. I believe I have that covered, and let's see.
Now, if you cover off like more than one doorway, like on the stables here, like there's 2 doors on the same side. If like a wall touches one, does that count, or does each doorway have to go to a doorway?
I'm sorry. Repeat that. That was confusing.
Sorry. So some of them have 2 doorways on the side.
Yep.
In order to complete the room, is it okay if you wall off one of the entrances?
No.
It has to be 4 different doorways.
It has to be 4 different rooms. So the stables, like you could put a hallway opposite it because you can easily have 2 entrances next to it.
Right. Same thing with the Singer's Chamber. You put a hallway right across it.
The only problem is you get -2 if you do that. But having said that, if you were to use a hallway to line up all 3 of these entrances, that would complete this room, making it worth 5 additional points. So that kind of takes care of the minus.
Yeah, it gives you 10 points. Yeah.
But yeah, that's really tough to complete. Three
Yeah.
additional rooms, and they all need to be either outside rooms or other activity rooms.
Or other activity rooms.
Yeah, that's kind of a nightmare. Okay, so this
Yeah, I
is
don't
what
think
you
I'll
went with. Augie, you're first to buy. What are you buying?
Tasso room.
Tasso room for $4,000.
Yay! Thank you, sir.
Well,
Not a bad choice, honestly.
I'd like to say my mama didn't raise no fool, but I mean she kind of did. I'm gonna pay 1,000 and use the 1,000 on top of the chip to buy the tiny.
Yeah, no,
The
I don't blame you.
lilac room because it's cheap, and it also
is.
fits in a very nice space.
What would that cost?
Perfection.
Man. So that's for. I don't think I have enough money here. What do I got? I got 5. I got 13.
Wow. Just staring at this. These castles are huge.
It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Oh my god.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. I am going to buy this.
Okay, the East Tapestry Chamber.
And that costs 7. Because it had 1 on it.
Yep, $7,000.
7, and then that's the 8.
Yep, and that all goes to the bank.
And I'm gonna place it up here, like so, and that's gonna complete this green room.
Which gets you 10 grand back.
Yes, it does. 1.
Nicely done.
And 2. All right. Cool. Yeah, I think that was the right move.
I like it. Okay, so yeah, oh yeah, look at that room combo. Very nicely done.
Yeah, it had to be done right there.
That's a good deal. That's 6 points right there. Speaking of which, so yeah, 6 points for you. Go ahead and put CJ up. 6. Oh dear God. I mean, I'm only barely right behind you because the lilac cabinet was worth 5, and it completed my audience room, which is worth another 5. So that's 10.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
I'm right on your tail, but still behind.
Yeah, you are.
Augie, what'd you build? You built the
Tasso
room. It's worth 3. It's not connected to a living room, and servants' quarters doesn't give you a bonus either. So that's 3 points.
Right. I can. Oh, I didn't.
You did complete the blue room. I might have put it here instead, just for the bonus points.
Yeah.
But
I was thinking of that, but yeah.
That's okay. So you completed the blue room, which means you get to decide what rooms go on top of the. You can do 0, 1, or 2. Mind you, the 350s and 400s are gone. So pick whichever rooms you want to put.
All 600s, Augie.
Nothing but 600s. I'll do a 500 actually.
Ooh, round rooms are tough.
All right, just bring that down. We'll take that down here because you're going to be next boss anyway.
Yeah, you are. I already put coins on everything.
Oh my, it's a forum. Where it's a funny thing happened on the way there. Anyway, Augie, you can pick another room if you want to add another one to the stable. Another room size, I should say.
Oh.
You can do up to 2 when you complete a blue room.
Let's do a 150.
Okay.
All right.
That's interesting. We'll take a 150, and it is. Oh, it's the hole. The hole. It's a downstairs.
The dungeon's
room.
too good for you. Get in the hole.
Get in the hole.
It's worth an additional bonus point if it's connected to a bedroom. Oh my god.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
That's fantastic.
Well,
you know what, Augie? That was a great thing to do though, because you saved us an extra turn. So there's the last card.
Yep.
Another 150.
And I can reveal it is the flute room.
The flute room.
Yet another activity room. Very well done.
Nice. Yeah, we do have a lot of activity rooms this game.
Yeah. It's going on. Alrighty then. Augie, arrange to your heart's content, as you are the new sauce boss, as it were.
Sauce balls. Jesus. Okay.
There's one. There's three. Wow, that theater is getting cheaper all the time.
Yeah.
Augie, I have a sinking suspicion you're the only one who would be interested in the hole.
Yeah.
I would probably make that pretty cheap for you.
Yeah.
Unless you
Yeah.
think someone's going to take it, but I don't think anyone is in a position to
No
go
one can.
downstairs.
Yeah, no one has stairs down, so no one can buy it for you.
That
So
one is basically yours, so you can place that at whatever price you want to pay for it, and then make everything else more expensive, so we have to pay you more money.
yeah, for sure.
Man. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh. You're done?
Yeah.
The disappointment in your voice.
I think that's the first time I actually set it up in a way that he didn't like.
I know.
How can I be less pleased with this turn of events? What is this? Okay.
It's gonna cost you 7,000.
It's bad news no matter what.
It still could still be worth it though.
It's not.
He's like, no.
No, it's not. I God damn it. Yeah. Oh, fuck. All right, Augie, enjoy your money. Here and here. There's 8,000. Enjoy it. In good health.
Oh yes.
No.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess that makes most sense because it's all walls, right?
Yeah, I wanted it out of the way so it's not in the way of the upper entrance in case I can make something out of it.
Right. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna buy this flute room for 2,000. Two coins, and we're gonna put that right yonder.
Yep. That's
Like
the
so.
move.
Yep.
That is the move.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, you can scoot over if you want. There you go.
Sorry, it's my OCD.
No, it's cool.
All right. Augie, you may buy whatever you like, especially now that I gave you all my money.
Yep. I'm a little disappointed that the dungeon doesn't count as a bed.
Yeah, I mean, they're clearly sleeping there because they have no choice.
Okay, Augie, so here's some really good news. You just completed 2 downstairs rooms, which means you get to you can take any bonus you want from this list. You can take 5 bonus points, you can take $10,000, you can take an extra turn, you can take 2 more bonus cards and keep one of them. You can place a free hallway or stairs. You can rescore the room you just placed to the dungeon, the hole, which it's worth 3 points. If you're gonna take points, then take the 5 points for the activity room, or you can choose which rooms go on top of the room stack. At this point in the game, I would probably take the points.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so, the points or the bonus cards, either one.
Yeah,
would be
the
a good
bonus
choice.
card. The bonus card could be worth more points than 5, but you don't know.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'd take the 5 activity then.
Okay, 5 points it is.
All right.
So everybody's built and placed, right? So now we score. My singer's chamber is worth 7, but -2 because it's next to a salon, but then +2 because the salon gets a +2 bonus. So,
yeah, it evens out.
Yeah, it kind of evens out. So that's 7 points in my favor.
Nice.
Which puts me at 80 even, and then CJ blows right past me
I
There's
got 3 for the
3
flute
for the
room,
flute
and then I
room,
get to
and then
score my billiards room.
5 for the billiards room, so that's another 8 points for CJ, which puts him at 82. And then Augie got 3 points for the hole and 2 extra points for the dungeon for a total of 5.
Nice.
And with his bonus of 5, he made a total of 10 that turn. That was a good turn. All right, that's it. I am become master builder, and yet again.
1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna slap some coins on these while you flip them over.
Thank you. So we have another 600. We have a 200.
What is this?
Jeez.
And we
The
have
vestibule.
a 250. It's the vestibule. The very vestibule. We have
Another
another
downstairs
dungeon.
room.
It's the night room. Night room. Okay, that vestibule can just screw right off, I think.
Yeah, like this is a good early game card.
Yeah.
Now it's virtually useless.
No, it's terrible.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's gonna buy it. I don't particularly want anyone to have it, but it's only worth 1 point.
I would say, yeah, it's really not worth anything.
I might
Unless
just,
you have bonuses
I
for
might
it.
just leave it there. Okay, so night room's gonna come over here. I'm gonna put the vestibule at 2,000 because what the hell. I'm gonna put this one here because how many's it got at 2? So that's still just 2,000. God damn it! Somebody's gonna buy this theater, and it's either gonna be me. I'll put the anteroom here, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the stables there. No, I feel bad about the stables. Let's bring the theater down. Let's move this forum up, because the hell with the forum. And no, we're gonna move this anteroom up because yeah. I don't think anybody's gonna be terribly interested in it, and well, let's keep going then. Hell with it. The hell with it. I don't care. All right.
Money's not worth anything at the end, right?
No,
it's all about points.
It's all about points at the end.
So spend whatever you got is what you're saying.
Pretty much, yes.
Because we got like 2 turns left.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Possibly less than that, but
yeah,
we shall see how it plays out. So I think I'm going to leave it exactly like that.
Exactly like that, huh?
Yep, exactly
all
like
right.
that.
I mean, I think it'd be crazy not to buy this theater for 2,000. Yeah, I think you'd be crazy. You'd be absolutely nuts not to buy that for 2,000.
All right, I'll take the 6 grand though. Thank you.
Yeah, there's 4 for you, sir.
Thank
Let me
you.
get you 2 more. 1, 2. There's 2 more for you.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yep, Augie, go ahead and pick yourself out something nice.
Okay.
Thank God, because I was getting broke.
I know.
Like, I didn't mean to. It just kind of worked out that way. Augie, are you buying the stables?
Yep.
You absolute madman.
Good man. That was my second choice for sure.
Thank you so much. I have money again. Oh my God. I'm so pleased. Okay.
Ah, shit. Okay.
That worked out really well. Thanks for that.
Yeah, that did good. And I didn't spend a fortune. So I made out good.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
So now what's Aaron gonna buy with all those ducats?
I don't know. I was
treat yourself.
I was gonna buy the theater if it was left behind, and my backup was to buy the stables if it was left behind, and neither one was. They both got taken.
They were too good to pass up, Aaron. They were
guess.
way too good to pass up.
I'm not particularly interested in anything else, I don't think. I mean, I guess I'm kind of interested in that, but it doesn't really. How many turns we got left?
Maybe one more round. So there's 4 room cards left, and we have 2 spots right now.
Yeah, and when the room deck runs out and you can't fill up the bottom row, that's it. So we've got 1 round to play.
Do we do one last round or no?
No, No, when
No,
the room
okay.
deck runs out, if you can't fill up the bottom row full of rooms, that's it. We end the game and we count up points.
Gotcha. Okay.
So we have
Yeah, so-
we have one round left.
Yeah,
One
one or two
solid
rounds.
round, yeah.
Yeah.
And unless I were somehow magically to take 3 turns in a row, which isn't going to happen.
Right.
Uh,
Or flip over a bunch of room cards with the
oh yeah,
the
that we don't have anymore,
sleep.
like the
Yeah.
350 and the 400s. If
Yeah,
flip
we
over
have this one right
cards-
here. We just can't complete it.
Yeah.
You could one last round. You could weasel it out, but it's gonna be tough.
Yeah. No.
Oh, you could complete this room, Aaron, and that would let you do it.
How much do I have? I have 19,000.
You can slap it on the end of your grand bed chamba.
I'm spending 14,000.
Oof.
I'm taking the forum.
Oof.
Yep. There goes all that money.
Where are you putting that meaty thing?
I think it's gonna sit right here.
All right.
Or wait, no. I think it might make more sense.
Put it at the top here.
If I rotate it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess it's kind of either way, but this just kind of feels better, in my
Okay.
opinion. It just kind of evens out.
All right.
All right.
Oops.
That,
Okay.
as they say, is that. All
right.
So I
Let's
will
score some points there, Mr. Aaron.
I got 6 points for the forum, -2 because it's connected to a living room, but +2 because the living room likes activity room. So it is worth 6 points.
That's not bad.
It's not enough. Because I know what's going to happen.
I don't know. You got a fistful of bonus cards over here. I'm worried about what you're going to get.
You built a theater, so
I did.
But there's no minuses, but there's also no pluses. So 6
Yeah,
points.
so just
for
6
you.
points.
Brings you up to 88, and then Augie, did you have a big turn?
Stables.
Yep, stables. 5 points, no bonuses.
Yeah.
Yep, no bonuses, but still looks good. 5 points. Brings him up to 53. All right, well, it is what it is. Okay, yeah, this has gotten out of hand, kind of massive. But I mean, it is what it is. I got like one living wing over here, and then,
Right.
and then the fun stuff on the other side. There's still a foyer space I haven't filled.
It's an
Anyway.
entertainment complex.
Yeah, it is. It totally is. Master Builder goes over to CJ. Do you already put 1,000-point coins on all the ones?
Yes. Yep. I handled all that. Ooh.
Oh, we found the big secret lair underground room.
I don't have time to build stairs to it.
Yeah, shame. All right, CJ, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys, bad boys?
We're gonna scoot these down here because you know
that makes sense.
Worthless. I don't think anybody wants this either, honestly. It's only worth 1. Unless you put it against a food room, which nobody has one exposed, I don't think.
Just me, I think.
Just you? Well, then if you can wedge that in there, you should do that.
I might have to.
You might have to. I guess I'm gonna set the sitting room over yonder. Man, I don't. It's like garbage last turn, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
No, what do you expect? We damn near ran the whole game out.
Yeah, we did. All right, I'm just gonna leave it like that.
All right. Augie, what are you buying? Or do I have to guess?
I am buying.
Oh, I did not expect that. He's buying the what's it called?
The nap room.
The nap room. Oh, damn it! I wanted the nap room. You son of a bitch. All right. Well, I can't afford much. I have $5,000 in my name, so I can't afford that. There's not enough coins on either of those, so my only choice really is the vestibule. So I guess I'll take that.
You enjoy that vestibule.
I need $1 and change, please.
$1.
Thank you. And I will take this. And yep, that'll work.
There you go.
My
All right.
castle is complete.
Well, there's no rounds left, and I got a ton of money. So, as planned, I'm going to spend 15 on this.
Yes, you will, you son of a bitch. You have all of those rooms. Do you have a bonus card for the 150s?
Maybe.
You son of a bitch, I just noticed. Alright, so, yep, that will fit there, and, yeah, well done.
It's just worth 4 points, and that's it.
Alright, well, let's add them up. I only got 1 point for my vestibule, but it completed my salon, which means I get to
Yes.
rescore it, so it's worth another 7, so that's a total of 8 points. That's
Not
my
bad.
last ditch effort to catch up, but I feel like you're going to overtake me with this, because I think you got another bonus. You did. You completed the flute
I got
room.
5 and then 1, and 5 and 4.
So 9 points for completing that. Very well done, sir.
Yeah.
9 points puts you up to 97. 3 points ahead of me. And then Augie, what'd you do?
I placed a nap room. I completed the tassel room.
Okay, so the tassel room lets you build yet another. Sorry about that. That was a doozy. We got hit with a power outage or something. It was very short. It was brief, but it was enough to take my computer completely down. I apologize about that. Oh, and I need to assign myself to the red player. That would help.
There you go.
All right, so having looked at all that, so we're just still kind of resetting the way things were. We just rescored the last turn before the one we just took. So then we all took these buildings and we put them into place.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now and put that where I wanted it. And there we go, almost close, but no cigar. There we are. That looks pretty. Okay, so that's done. That gets me 8 points. CJ gets 9 for his.
Actually, I get 8 because I lose a point for putting a sitting room there.
Oh, okay.
So I actually get 8.
All right. Okay, so I got 8 points, putting him up to 94. CJ gets 8 points, putting him up to 96. And then and then Augie put the nap room next to the tasso room, which gave him a free hallway, which I don't see a place you could put it that would give you points, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're on the overlay again, by the way.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that, folks. Oh yeah, I gotta read. There we go.
I'm basically your mod at this point.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. This is why I need someone who pays attention, because clearly I don't.
I usually do.
I was gonna say you can put it there, which will complete another room, but it just gives you another hallway or stairs.
Hallway to nowhere.
Yeah, you could just add another hallway to nowhere if you want. Just make this completely crazy. Although be careful, it's starting to resemble a swastika almost. Be very careful.
I'm gonna just put this down here.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. All right, so that's done. So you got 2 points for that? Yeah. All right, 2 points. All right, so everybody's scored up for their last turn, right? And that was the last turn because there's only one card left and there's 3 spaces.
Not enough to fill her up.
Yep. So anyway, that's it. That's all she wrote. So
all right.
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna score the bonuses. So everybody needs to count up their larger rooms. Anything that's 350 or higher. So 350, 400, 450, 500, or 600 level rooms. The easiest way to count them is they all have a number next to a symbol that looks kind of like a box with a line drawn through it. That's how much space they take up. So you can check to see if a room has 350 or higher on that box to determine how many of those you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. Nope, I have 9. Grand bedchamber, almost missed it. I have 9 large rooms. Oh, CJ just flipped all his over to make it much easier.
I believe
that's super smart. I wish I'd thought of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think 8 is it.
Ah, I gotcha. And then Augie, Augie, we will do the same with you. Just pick them all, or no, I can't.
Oh, sorry, I locked them.
It won't let me. You locked your entire map. Oh goodness.
That's okay. Highlight the whole thing and unlock it.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. That one should flip too, because I think that's the right size. It's 450. I can see it. It doesn't really
Yeah.
matter.
It wouldn't flip for
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
7.
7. Oh yes, 350. That was close. That was
Yeah.
really close. So I got the most, so I'm gonna get 8 points. Hooray!
Dirty.
Puts me up to 102. CJ got second most. He's gonna get 4 points. Puts him up to 100, and then Augie got the least, which brings him up to 57. All right, so this one's taken care of. I'm gonna flip it over. Next is living rooms. How many living rooms do you have? How many purple rooms? 1, 2, 3, 4 for me.
I got 4.
4 for CJ. And how many for Augie? We got a
Augie, reflip your stuff.
It like relocked for some reason, which is weird. Or no, I'm lagging. That's what it is.
That's okay. Augie has 1, 2.
2.
Augie has 2. Okay, so once again, you and I have the top spot. I believe we combined them and then cut in half. So 12 points divided by 2 is 6 each.
I'll take it.
108 and 106, and Augie gets 2 more points for coming in third. And I'll flip that over. Last but not least is how many outdoor rooms? I only have 3.
Damn you, I only have 3.
And Augie, how many do you have? 1. Oh, poor Augie. Augie's going to get 2 points, and then CJ and I are once again going to split the top honors and take 6 points each. All right.
I was really hoping to get ahead of you with the bonuses.
Yeah, well, now it's going to come down to individual bonuses. So,
But you have 5 cards, so
we'll
that does not...
We'll start with Augie. Augie, go ahead and reveal your bonuses one at a time, and we'll count them up. He got 1 point for each hallway or stairs, so that's why he bought so many of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including his foyer, I think. Anyone see any others I'm missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, just
I think it's
6.
just 6.
All right, 6 points for that. Okay, that brings you up to 67. What's your next card? 2 for each of your purple rooms. Oh, Augie. Augie, if you'd monopolized the purple rooms, you would have made out like a bandit.
Yeah.
As it is, you got 4 points. So that will put you up to 71. And last but not least, what's that last card? 3 for each of your 500 rooms.
Which I have none.
You have 0. Oh well. All right, CJ, what do you got? Come on,
right.
you gotta have some serious points here.
I
knew you were buying 150s for a reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I miss one? 1,
Nope,
2,
that's it.
3, 4, 5. That's still 10 points.
It's not going to be enough.
We'll see. 10 points puts you up to 122. Next card. I guarantee some of my point cards aren't worth that much. 3 for each of your food
You
rooms.
monopolized the damn things on
only
me.
have 1.
You kept buying them out from under me.
No wonder you were getting so mad when I kept buying the food rooms after Augie's turn. All right.
He kept making them cheap, and you just kept robbing them.
Yeah, and then
that's gonna help.
Yeah, that's gonna help. You got a ton of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. That's 14 more points. That's huge.
It's something. I don't think it's enough.
I think it might just be. Brings you up to 139. So now for me, 3 points for each of my 400 level rooms, of which I have 2. Right? 1, 2.
2. Yep.
I only have 2. All right, that's done. So that's 6 points. That will put me up to 120. I'm still 19 points behind. Now this one is going to be a nice big jump because that's 8.
Oh God!
That is 8 points if I have all 10 room sizes. So we're going to double check and make sure. But I believe I have a 100, a 150, a 200, a 250, a 300, a 350, a 400, a 450, a 500, and a 600. So I get 8 big points.
Well played. Well
It's
played.
not over yet. 2 points for each of my utility rooms, of which I think I have 2.
I thought you had more than 2. Do you just have 2?
Oh, no, you're right. I have 3. The
Yeah.
washroom, the laundry room, and the utility room.
Yeah, you kept snatching those on me too. I really wanted those. That's where you got all the bonus cards from.
That is 6 points. I'm close. I'm 5 points away. Yeah, I got this one. That's 3 points for each of my bedrooms, of which I have 2. So that's 6 points, putting me at 140, and that's the game. But my last one would have put me over the top. That's 3 points for each of my 600s, of which I have 3. That would be 9 more points. I almost broke the bank. I reached 149.
I could not.
Woo!
You kept stealing all the yellow rooms on me. I was like, oh no.
My third bonus card was more points for the utility rooms, and then they were so easy to complete, they kept giving me more bonus cards. So, like, it was just a double-edged sword. Like,
you had to do it. You had to do it.
That bonus card was, like, everything. I was like, oh. Man. No wonder you were so mad at me for buying the food rooms.
Every time you grabbed one, I'm like, damn it.
Oh, well done. Augie, did you enjoy it? Do you like this game? What do you think?
Yeah, it was fun. It's always fun.
This is great because one of my favorite things afterwards is to look at how insane your castle is.
Yes.
Because it is literally impossible to build one that makes sense.
No, like, not at all.
It is absolutely impossible.
This is just as wacky as Alhambra, except it's one building instead of a whole area.
Yeah. Although I gotta say, I kind of like the way this wing of mine turned out. I have the grand bedchamber and the queen's bedchamber to link together, but then you can go through the kitchen and the pantry on your way to the foyer and the rest of the castle. So all the food except for the meat locker, which is like miles away. The meat locker, which is miles away from the kitchen and pantry, is the only room that's separate. But I mean, otherwise, it's actually kind of, I wouldn't say it's organized, but it's, I don't know. This wing turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Everything else is just kind of insane. Like giant forum and singing rooms and a huge vestibule that.
That's okay. You had a very nice entertainment wing. It was nice.
The entertainment wing is pretty good. Not next to your entertainment wing. Your
but this is the hangout.
Ridiculous.
This is where you hang out.
You have a bowling alley, a billiards room, a room you can play with trains. You have a full theater, flute room, and a Berkta room. Don't discount the Berkta room.
Yeah.
You can have all the Berkta fun you can stand. And then Augie has.
Augie's area was terrifying.
Has the dungeon in the hole.
if you go to his house and you don't come back, man. I mean, I had a bottomless pit, but Augie had the straight up dungeon. There's no hiding that.
Oh no! We read the hole wrong. The hole is a victory point for every bedroom you have in your entire castle, not which ones it's next to. As funny as it is to think of the hole being worth the ones you're next to. So Augie should have 4 more points, actually. Brings him up to 75.
Yay!
I mean, congrats. You deserve them, but.
Man!
But I like that you have just like everything just kind of nice and neat and tidy, and then
that's fantastic.
The dark area.
If I had managed to stay ahead of you on the bonus points, I may have overtaken you.
Yeah,
but we tied on every single one.
You had me on everything else. Like you just kept beating me turn after turn. I'm like, damn it. I got a couple lucky ones to catch up, but I was like, if I don't catch up, I'm screwed.
Yeah. No, this is a neat game because there's a lot of strategy and it's infused with a bunch of chaos too, and it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's thoroughly enjoyable. I want to try the follow-up, which I don't think we've played. I don't think I have it either. Palaces of Mad King Ludwig, which is the same kind of game. But it's a little bit more streamlined, I think.
Oh, okay. I definitely want to check it out.
Yeah, it's on my list. Let's put it that way. But it's a long time coming. So anyway, that was Castles of Mad King Ludwig. Sorry about the power outage, everybody. Augie wants to flip the table, so I guess I have.
All right.
I'll do it for everybody. Here we go. Bye bye. Although I noticed that. Our tables are okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're in charge here.
Yeah, our tables
Sorry
are
about-
okay. His table went.
Sorry about your table there, Augie. Here, have a die.
Here, Augie, I feel bad. Here, have my castle. Just throw it up. Here we go. It's gone.
Well, play no more.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this showing of how not to have the power go out in the middle of your stream. Castles of Mad King Ludwig. It's a great game. It's fun to play with your family. It looks crazier than it is. When you look at the pieces and you look at the box, you think this is going to be a nightmare, but it's actually not that bad. It's very little math. You just got to pay for the things you buy and count up the points when you get them, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, we might have gotten some of the rules wrong. I don't think the game was supposed to be as long as it was. I think there was supposed to be a limit on how many room cards there were, but whatever. We're just having fun, man.
That's right. We had a good time. That's all that matters.
This isn't a how to play. This is a let's have fun kind of thing. So hope you enjoyed it. We certainly did. Thanks for coming, Augie. Thanks for coming, CJ, as always.
Yeah.
No problem, dude. Thanks for having us.
All right, and we will catch you guys next time. Thanks again for watching. Stay safe and healthy, everybody.